getting you guys back into the stream of things. Let me know when you guys are ready.
I am so ready.
Alright.
I am recording.
I am so happy we have a full party once more with the return of the professor.
The lying bastard.
All right.
We love you, Doctor.
We love you so much.
Yes.
Sure, I can feel it.
I poured my heart and my soul out to you, sir.
So last time on the Fallen Returns, you guys were in Geist, having traversed the forest, and there was a rumbling in the jungle, and oh shit, there were monsters. Well, a monster that you faced, one of the guardians of the forest, which also seemed to awaken an elemental locust that you guys then fought into submission. Still recovering from the battle, you heard rumblings once more. Turned to find one of the monsters, one of the guardians, running towards you all. In which case, you watched as it disintegrated, as stepping out of the forest was the professor, having returned. The party once again whole. You all traded pleasantries, including introducing Flint, the newest member of the party. Afterwards, you guys found that you were being stalked. Arondir managed to sneak up on them and discover they are indeed a wayfarer, and led you to the heart of the forest where you met the Guardian, who welcomed you all, and then proceeded to make mention that that one of you was wielding his bow. To which Arondir said, "My favorite line in the whole fucking universe: possession is 9/10 of the law," which was well on point. Afterwards, he did admit that he was who the bow was made for, that he wielded it when he fought Balamon, when he fought Demorial, when he fought Adremalek, and showed off the wicked-looking scar that he gained in the fight with the Demon General Adremalek, warning you all that she is quite formidable. After talking for a bit, he told you about Geist and showed you the spirit of the forest, making mention that this place is different from all other forests on this planet, is that it is blended into an open portal to Arborea, the plane of existence where the Elvish gods reign, as well as the Greek gods. It is a forest, and as such, he protects this place. He protects Geist, and Geist protects itself in return. Also made mention that Arondir's father, Auron, also is a wayfarer, and that he was currently tracking down what was tainting a section of the forest, causing the portal to be shut down so that the taint would not reach it and reach Arborea. In doing so, the forest is going dormant. It's something that's happened before, but not in any recent memory. So you've discovered why it was going red. Woohoo! Afterwards, a couple of you talked to him, asked him questions, trying to gain more insight into not only what lies ahead of you, but what started you all out on the path. After some talking, you all rested and recovered from your ordeals, and you wake up to a beautiful morning with dawn's light filtering through the trees, casting a golden glow over everything, to the promise of food to break your fast, and find that there are supplies to replenish whatever you've used on your way here. The Guardian greets you warmly, inviting you down to break your fast. It's not the normal tavern fare, which you guys are used to. There's some roasted meats, some lovely hearty bread and whatnot, but it is light. Him telling you that you only need to travel light, that Ariana, the wood elf that guided you here, will guide you to where Auron is, as it is not wise to traverse this place without a wayfarer to guide you, though he kind of looks at you, Arendir. There's an emotion that flashes in his eyes, but it is entirely hard to read at this point. He sort of nods and lets you guys break your fast while he finishes up preparations for you all to head south, where the taint seems to be strongest.
I'm gonna say the joke. We're all thinking about it. We all hate lambus bread.
Oh look, more lambus bread.
More.
But there is a metric shit ton of really nice hummus.
Alright, that's not so bad then.
I don't know what everyone's complaining about. This stuff is always good.
I mean,
Tastes
it's
like cardboard.
tasty. You get used to it. Eventually.
How do you get used to tasteless mush?
Really? You ever get used to this lovely food?
Honey helps.
Oh,
I
please.
find just a little bit of tea helps it go down.
Mirai
You know.
is lamenting. She's kind of forlornly looking at the fucking bread like, fucking serving me this shit? Are you fucking serious?
Right.
Okay.
Here, I have a little bit of jerky left. Here, come here.
How this thing is not just a round ball by now, I don't know.
Kind of
It's
is.
been
I
away
think.
for a couple months.
She is.
We have been on the run for a few weeks now.
You got the few weeks have sort of, without the party constantly feeding her, she's slimmed down a little bit.
Neither of us
But-
have really eaten, so like we both look like really ragged. And I was already pretty skinny, but I look even more.
Oh.
Yeah, Professor and Mariah look like they have had a hell of a long, arduous journey. Both of them don't look like they did when they left. Mariah greedily eats up the jerky and then goes around and as such begs for scraps off of everybody, even though it's lamb's bread and she kind of doesn't like it, but she'll fucking deal with it because, oh my god, it's food.
Dragons eat bread.
This one does.
Right, eats everything.
Mariah eats everything.
And then she finds a lap to curl up on and goes to sleep for a couple more minutes snooze before you guys head out. Is there anything you wanted to do before you left?
Well, I would like to get the raging, flaming sword of doom from Fancy Costco before we leave. That'd be nice.
Fantasy Costco,
Where all your dreams come true.
Alright, we're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this.
Wait, we have Fantasy Costco here in the woods?
Actually, unfortunately, as you asked the Guardian,
It's just closed down.
they haven't quite expanded here yet.
It's a pop-up.
Wow.
God
There's
damn it.
actually a
shit.
fantasy. There's actually a Fantasy Costco now, slowly being built in the Blackmaw lands because you guys got the wonderful discount warlock there building a magical shop.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
I totally fucking forgot about that.
What the hell
Oh.
happened while I was gone?
You know what happened is that they were like, just like, oh, you want to chill? Come to the Black Mall lands because we've got the king. Let him do. I'm like, you're inviting all these people to my house. Like, what the fuck? You guys are the worst guests ever.
Yeah, it's fine if I bring a friend, right?
You're right.
Let's bring a friend, right?
Come with like half the country.
Sam
So-
Garfunkel?
Yep,
Yeah. I was like, I know I wrote his name down.
because you that actually will turn into something. Trust me, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, unfortunately, there's no Fantasy Costco here. He doesn't have much in the way of items that surpass what you all have. You all are fairly armed to the teeth with magic items, especially that you all wield the artifacts. And he is very much assured that even in their slumbering state, they are probably more than a match for whatever you'll find in there. Because he somehow doubts Baelamon is suddenly in Geist. He would feel that, he's pretty sure.
Alright, well, I guess we'll follow, I already forgot her name.
Ariana.
Ariana.
Ariana Grande. That's how I remember it.
She starts singing one last time as she leads you down the forest path.
Strange music.
As you go, the guardian looked to you all, and he has almost a sad smile on his face. And he had hoped that no one would ever have to take up the burden that he took up, and he wishes you all well. And that if you ever need a place to rest your mind, to recover from what darkness haunts this world, you are always welcome here.
Thank you for your hospitality, Guardian. I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
Yes.
I hope as much. And should you root out whatever is tainting the forest, and return here, I will see if I can find something that could be of use to you as you fight against Balamon and his horde. I think I may have something left over from when we fought.
You have an. I'm sorry, I zoned out. He has an item left?
He's
Someone-
going to look for an item for
Look
us.
for an item. Okay, I missed that part. Okay, got it.
Yes, he thinks he may have something from his fight with his friends against Balamon the first time that might be around. He says he'll take a look for it, see if he still has it, if he didn't use it as an offering at the graves of his friends.
Pretty much, Talmar. Very well. That if it's something that we could use to against a foe such as Balamon, we're gonna need it. I think. We'll come back.
He inclines his head to you all as Ariana, impatient, kind of taps her foot and looks at him, and he just like, "You're an old man." And then, with a smile, kind of gives you guys a rather courtly bow, and heads off to the tree with the face of a woman, the sort of living guardian spirit of this forest, who has been slumbering the entire time you all have been here. That said, Ariana inclines her head to you all and leads you forward. She says it's going to be quite a long journey, but the forest shall be much friendlier to you now, since you have been accepted by the Guardian and by the Wayfarers.
All right, after you.
She takes the lead and, quick as a bunny, is going down the path. Not too fast of a rate where you can't keep up, but at the same time, the way she walks through the forest is commanding. She's paying no attention to any route. She is quickly just moving over it as she leads you once again into the forest. The canopy 200-300 feet ahead. At this point, you watch as the sun slowly rises out of the east, casting light through the trees. It's a little dark as you walk in the forest. The canopy is dense, but every now and then you see light dappled, sort of swaying across the path as breezes ripple through the trees. It's calm and quiet. Every now and then you can hear the babbling of a brook. You have to cross creeks, but the forest feels different than it did before. It's calmer. It's more peaceful, tranquil. And now that it has accepted you all as friend, there's this sort of almost divine tranquility about this place. As minutes stretch into hours, you guys start to feel a bit of a shift, and I need everybody to roll perception.
Like, why am I even bothering? But wait, wrong character.
Arya, please.
Alright, so that's a 15.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Wow. First roll, and I might have to ground my die.
It's for grounding your die.
Because I rolled a 4.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
17.
I have stupid mod.
You guys start to notice the trees changing from mostly green to slightly red to the trees are now turning reds and browns, and there's more and more leaves on the ground than there was before. The underbrush is a bit thinner here. What you're getting is twisted vines, more thorns, longer, sharper looking. The forest here does not seem like it was. And the air shifts. You realize what I'm doing? And it's weird. It's not like hostile to you, but you get that this has been changed. The feeling is similar. Aaron Deer, you notice it, I think, before anybody else does, but eventually through time. The only one who doesn't notice is Corin. So, the bark is turning from browns to black. The branches are losing their leaves. The thorns and roots are twisted and gnarled. And the air has a strange scent to it. There's almost a sickly sweetness to it. And as you pause to breathe air and deer, you're the only one who notices it. You sort of stop for a second to get a good feeling for your surroundings, and you swear that on the breeze, you smell it and you can almost taste it on your tongue. There's almost a metallic, sort of coppery tang to it.
I'm sure that's not a bad sign.
You take me to the most lovely places.
Can I go over to toward later while we're walking one of the trees and like peel bark off of it? Does it just like crumble off?
Yeah, as you go and you touch the bark, it's cracked. As you peel off, Ariana goes to try to stop you, but you peel it off and sort of black bark crumbles in your hand. And as you look beyond the wood, you've been around forests your whole entire life, so I'm not going to even fucking make you roll for this. It's rotting from the inside out. The trees are dying.
Okay. I'm going to ask the professor, has this been around this type of thing been around the hags that you've been hunting? These trees, all these trees are rotting from the inside.
Snicket, do I know? Do I recognize this stuff?
Roll a straight up intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Oh.
From the hags that you've been hunting, this is new.
This is... I do not recognize this.
Okay, maybe it's... Nope, I don't know. I don't know what this is.
It's certainly not good.
No, definitely not.
I love the fact my fucking T key doesn't work.
Good thing that's not an important key.
I feel like it's like one of the most used letters.
It's okay. I went to tell someone that, oh yeah, it's kind of hot. Instead, I said it's kind of ho.
Oops.
You're talking to me, obviously.
Thanks.
That's a 23.
You have never heard or seen anything like this before either.
Yeah.
This
Rolled
is
a 19.
you and the professor and Arendir all pretty much are sure that this is through magical means, whether it's unholy magics, whether it's negative druidic magic, or something like that. It's hard to tell. But you're pretty sure if hags are involved, they're probably the root cause of it. Though wondering what kind of magic they will be using to do such a thing is a little unsettling to think about.
I want to investigate the ground. Like, I want to see, because if this is an old growth forest, it should be like, you know, scattered with like a thick thing of leaves, like really dark and rich soil, right?
Yep. You can roll an investigation or survival.
Investigation, survival. Oh, well, we're just going with investigation. That is a 13.
13. As you take a look at the ground, the dirt where it's supposed to be sort of like this sort of deep, nice, sort of loamy goodness, it's not. Earth is cracked, and the leaves are dry and brittle, and it reeks of rot.
Throw a handful of like arid dirt down. Ground's dying as well. I don't know much about this, but I know that nothing grows in arid dirt.
Alright, everyone stay alert. Let's keep moving, I guess.
Yes.
And while we're walking, I'm going to use Primeval Awareness. So within 5 miles, I can sense beasts or fiends. It reveals which favorite enemies are present, their number, and the general direction and distance.
Okay. So you reach out as you take a moment to center yourself. At this point, Ariana turns to you and goes, we are close to where Orin has reported himself to be. Hopefully we'll find him soon. I would love to take you further, but I am uneasy. I don't like this place very much.
A little bit of a random question. How long has this Wayfarer been out here, surrounded by this?
Oh, Orin? He's only been to the fringe. He doesn't stay long. It's not why he stay long. He'll plunge in as deep as he can, stay stealth, and then he'll come back to report. He left maybe not a day or two ago. Do another look and come back to tell us. You all arrived. We told him to stay close out here that way. He could tell you.
Snicket, check your microphone connection. You keep
Okay.
coming in and out.
I thought that was just me
No,
losing
just
my
me.
goddamn mind.
She keeps, because I keep hearing it cuts out, and I hear her on
Kyle.
On Kyle's,
Oh,
yeah.
that's okay.
That's
Oh
been
my-
happening.
Yeah,
It was happening when I was talking to you earlier, Snick, but
I know. I'm hoping it's not the mic, because it didn't do that to you when you had it. It may be my laptop.
No worries.
And worst case scenario, I will cut back to my usual mic.
Okay. I was like,
I
I'm
only
like,
just started doing it, so
Yeah,
Mhm.
It may be internet.
that's possible.
my internet's shit in the bed right now, so.
possible.
Um,
Well, okay, so he pops in for a day or two and leaves. Okay, I didn't know if he was been like fucking sitting out and here going native in the corruption and just
no, that they
he is
As soon- as soon as they found out it was corruption, the Guardian immediately told him he's not allowed to spend any more than maybe a day, 2 max, around here, and then he has to come back, and then he goes through a purification ritual because they can't risk losing a Wayfarer to whatever the fuck.
Because immediately as you kill him, all those memories that would have been rush into your mind. And it's
Flashback.
emotionally...
Yeah. But so then after you ask that question, Ariana finishes talking. I kind of like look up. I've been like looking at the ground, and I look up and I say that I could sense this fiend nearby. I could sense some kind of fiendish energy a few miles west.
How many?
I don't know. It's a number, more than one, but I don't know.
Plural.
Plural. Yeah.
Fiends, not fiend.
Yes.
Is that what plural means?
Was that a serious question, or are you just
No.
shitting me?
Corin's smarter than he
My,
is.
my intelligence is -1, so
Maybe not. I
I
take it
think I
back.
know what plural is.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's probably just fucking with you, but
How you've managed to survive up to this point.
No, stop that. All right, Ariana, where can you give us what direction? What should we look for? Any signs? Anything? If you want to turn back, we can find him from here.
She sort of motions you, Arendir, and she points to what seems to be very thin path. It seems to be sort of a deer path where deer have walked or something. He should be. She looks around to get her bearings once more. She's like, it should be down this way from what he said. Maybe no more than a 15-minute walk.
Okay. We'll find him. We thank you for doing this for us.
Thank you. You're going to be the ones that you're here to help, and thank you. Please be safe.
All right, everyone. Should be in this direction. Let's go. And I
Yes.
start to follow down the little game trail.
And I stealth.
And I disappear.
All right. So if you guys are rolling stealth, please roll stealth for me.
Clank, 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 clank.
Stealth. What's that?
High five, bad at stealth.
Disadvantage. I rolled a 2.
oh god,
I
Cheater.
got a 5.
I love you, Chris. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Flint, Arendir, and Rael, you immediately start, and Professor, you immediately start going stealth and moving quietly, with Keladin on your heels, and then you hear clank, 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 clank from your fully dedicated paladin and cleric as they're like trying
I'm just gonna
hard
nudge
not to
Corin,
make
like,
noise.
Why
They're
do you
like,
ever bother stealthing me?
don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious as they're going through the forest. And it's not really
I say in the direction of the footprints in the dirt next to me. It hasn't gotten any better, Professor.
Obviously.
Why has no one shoved rags into that fucking armor to at least silence it a little bit?
I'm gonna shout over at Arendir. Did you say something?
And stuff
think
his
we had
mouth
thought
and stuff
about
as
it.
well.
I'm gonna
I
punch
see.
Tom and be like, "Shut up, dude. We're trying to be stealthy."
yeah, that might not be a bad idea, Robert.
Flint mimes hanging himself right now, just like,
I just nod and then keep heading down the path.
All right, so you guys start heading down the path. The feeling is worse here, and as you walk in deeper, the sort of sickly sweet smell assails your noses a little bit harder, and every now and then, you guys, it feels almost like your tongue is furry with the scent of it. It's just
Yeah.
nasty.
Yeah.
The trees are much worse here. The ground is littered with the bits of bark and dust of it decaying. The leaves, as they fall and hit the ground, are now black. And as soon you guys walk about 15 minutes, I need you guys to roll perception for me.
Oh shit! Fuck. Okay. Nice.
Perception.
Oh shit.
Ha!
24.
Oh, I gotta remember that I have the monocle. The monocle leveled up. I'm level
Monocle level up.
12. I get true sight for 3 hours.
Natural 20.
You guys keep walking. Professor and Rael, you two are the only ones who notice this. There is somebody who is very well hidden. In fact, you have to double check at first because you're not sure if what you're seeing is shadows or if it's an actual person. But eventually, you two look at each other and then look back. There is someone hiding extremely well and sort of keeping a lookout.
I'm going to go up behind Arendir and like I'm right in his ear. I'm like, do not be alarmed. It is me. And I put my hands on his head and I turn him into the direction of what. There is someone in the shadows hiding in that direction.
Right.
Rael and I can see him.
Why doesn't Arendir have divine sense? God damn it.
I can teach you how to do that.
I just thought you should know because you're sneaky like this. And
Yeah, can I make out the shape or anything now, or the shadow, or?
I will try to
Yeah,
describe
well-
where I see it.
As the professor is giving you detailed sort of directions, you turn and look and you notice it's whoever that is extremely adept. You did not notice him at all. And the fact is, you look at the ground, there are no tracks, there are no trails, nothing seems disturbed. Whoever this is doing a really damn good job of hiding.
Okay. I mean, I was say to the professor, I assume that's Orin, right? I don't sense anything evil. Yeah, I'll ask. I'll say into the earring, Talma, do you sense any darkness? I mean, well, you're gonna sense a lot, I'm sure, but
Can I try
Tamar-
and
It's not my fault if I puke.
sneak up to where I see it?
Yeah, if you
So,
want
like-
to try to sneak up to where you see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sneak up to where I can see it like a closer look. I am invisible still, so I'm just gonna like.
Yeah. This is more of a roll to make sure that you're not disturbing any of the
Yeah.
the
We'll
leaves.
see how good I do at this. Stealth.
Yeah.
Oh no! Professor, not stealthy.
Uh,
Should have cast fly.
um,
Oh, because I can cast while I'm in this. It doesn't break the spell. Well,
Kel and Tamar, you only really sense ambient evil here. And it's like a physical presence standing behind you. If you turn and look, there's no one there, but it is almost looming over you. This heavy, dark funeral shroud of evil. And it is awful.
so as I step
these-
on a twig, I'm just like, oh well, crap.
You, Rael, and Arendir, and Flint, as Rael tells him, you all notice the figure move from its spot.
Blades immediately come out.
As
Come on
you
out.
all,
Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
Come on out. I'm not very good at this. I mean, you can't see me right now, but I'm here. We're all here. We see you. I will disintegrate you.
I would prefer if you didn't disintegrate me. A voice comes from the shadows as you watch a human man going from late middle age. His hair steely gray, kind of tumbles over his shoulder. He has a couple scars on his face. His eyes are not unkind. He's got very deep laugh lines. A gentleman used to laughing and mirth. very athletic tone build, even for his age. He's wearing all leathers and colors of the forest. And, Arendir, you looking at him? There is some features in his face and also in the way he holds himself that is a little bit familiar and a little bit almost off-putting to you. Because you've seen those in yourself. And he his eyes walk over to you. Well, his eyes turn to you and shush you. They grow serious. Any kind of smile that was on his face falls.
I become invisible again. Oh, well, you're the person we're looking for.
Do we start doing the Groucho in the mirror routine?
He kind of just his skin is tan from countless decades out in the sun, and it looks like the blood's run from his face, and he kind of looks at you, not saying anything, and then slowly starts to recover as he looks to you all, and then slowly nods, going, "Aye, the Guardian said you all were coming, though he did not say exactly who was coming. I'm going to have talks with him when I get back."
I know, Tamar, it's starting to be a theme for us.
Maybe we shouldn't have, like, I mean, mine was an elf, so, excuse, but I don't know.
Alright, Aura, just get it out of the way. Well, let's get somewhere that's not wherever your camp is or something first, I guess.
He kind of grimaces and then nods and motions for you all to follow as he pulls you back to, there's sort of rise up in the ground. There's a giant rock sort of jutting out from it, and it is huge as gnarling roots sort of go over the sides. It's made sort of a natural place, a natural overhang, and he has a lean-to and stuff like that. You all can fit in there. It's not going to be exactly the most comfortable, but there's enough of a cleaned out area, and as you walk in, there's almost this pop that you feel. Professor, you and Rael feel it the most, of this arcane pop, as you all feel the air change here. It's not the placid tranquility of the heart of Geist, but it is clean.
Interesting.
And he motions you all to sit down or be comfortable as he sort of...
Is there a place to make tea?
There is a fire in the middle of it, and there is a sort of metal spit that you can hang. That there is a small pot. There's also a kettle that's hanging over it.
I will not prestidigitate, but I will mage hand me some workings. I'll get the tea started. Yes, well, I think we've got much to discuss. Everyone. Whoever's the leader now.
Well, I believe this
I
is
mean-
your ranger's show at this moment.
Yes, Arendir. Introductions,
So?
perhaps?
Yes, I'm Arendir. You may have heard my last name, Aloeth. This is Professor... I'm not going to do it this week. I did it last week.
All right, Tyrion.
I can't
Professor
remember.
Velithwila Shaladero.
That one. This is...
Hi, I'm Corin.
All right. Everyone else, you can all do it.
Cal.
Dalmar.
I'm just passing through.
His name's
Passing through.
His name's
Kind of
Robert.
prickly when you first meet him, but actually he continues to be prickly. But he's fine.
He nods as you all introduce yourself, and when Flint says, "I'm just passing through," he goes, "Hello, just passing through." Because in true
no!
dad voice.
No!
Jokes already.
Oh, it's on, motherfuckers.
Shit.
Aaron, dear, you weren't really missing much.
I just look at my feet, and I even got my sarcasm from him.
He kind of just nods and goes, "I'm Orin. No real last name. Just usually Orin of Geist. But there's probably quite a lot to discuss, and kind of looks to you, and there are probably a lot of questions too, but I will try to make it as quick as possible. There is creatures, things in the forest, tainting it, obviously, when he motions around. They seem to be led by a creature I have really not seen before. If pressed, I would call her Hag. But I've seen hags, and I've never seen a hag like that before. She's been twisted. Whether of her own device or by done to her, willingly or not, I can't tell. I've not gotten that close. But she's not alone.
What else have you seen? We know he's been tracking multiple hags, right? A coven.
Multiple covens, actually.
Oh.
Whoever's controlling them is very powerful and has a large backer behind them.
And a predilection for children.
The professor is like you see him just sort of drop his tea a little bit, and like the reaction on his face, like, yes.
They have been ferrying people, mostly children, sometimes women, here, using them for rituals, I can only assume. They've set up a stone circle with a black obelisk in the center. Whatever they're doing, it's destroying the forest. It's tainting what's here. They're turning the natural, celestial, divine energy that radiates through the forest, and they're turning it on its head. I've seen them use the remains of those sacrificed to create horrifying abominations. Sometimes they send it through portals they open. Sometimes they keep them around before they fall to pieces. I've seen them summon up fiends from some of the deaths. They question them, they talk to them, they disappear, they summon more. And occasionally the hag creature talks to someone in a mirror. I've not been able to catch the words, I've not been able to catch what or who is in the mirror.
We've seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah.
She like an oddly attractive white demon looking thing?
I've not seen. Trust me, if they were... Never mind. No, whoever it is, the mirror is obfuscated except for if you're standing in front of it. I've tried going up high in the trees, I've tried down low trying to take a peek, but it's hidden from my sight. All I know is that they've been bringing people through the forest. How, I don't know, other than they have corrupted a path to this point and are using that. The forest would not allow them to get this far otherwise. It must have taken them a long time to forge a path into here.
I might be able to figure out how they've been bringing people in here. I have a spell that allows me to speak to my god and ask him a question. Is that some information that we think we should know?
We definitely need to figure out what they're up to and how they're getting them in.
I mean, we saw what the forest produced to defend against us.
Snicket, when I was tracking down the hags, that one that I killed in our little one shot, she was using a tree as a gateway, right?
She was using a tree as a gateway. You also know that the forest around where she was doing work had been tainted and corrupted,
So
but not quite to the extent you're
Yeah.
seeing here.
So I'll look to Corin and what's the fellow's name again?
Orin?
Orin.
Orin.
Orin and Corn.
In the encounters that I've had with the few hags that I have killed before I found you guys, each one had been using a tree to teleport their captives somewhere else where they were to be Lord knows what. Or gods know what, excuse me, to be more fantasy. I don't know why I said that out loud. But these trees were their portals, but the whole forest was tainted because of these portal trees. Something not as severe as what we see here, but that may be where they are putting the people they are taking.
It's possible. To be quite honest, with the amount of corruption that's seeped into the trees, the way the trees are dying, I don't think this is just ambient magic. I think they are taking the natural flow of divine energy that lies within this forest. I think they are corrupting it. I think they are funneling it. I think they are using it to produce things and shipping it out.
It definitely seems like a concerted effort on their part. Ever since entering this place, I've felt tingling, but here, not so much.
It gets worse.
So, not to be the voice of reason in our little optimistic party here,
Professor makes a head cock.
when do you cut your losses and just burn the damn thing?
The entire
Wait.
forest.
I don't think you know how this whole thing works, Flint.
Clearly I don't. All I see is corrupted trees. You would think killing a few hags is going to reverse all this damage.
I don't think it will. To be honest, what I'm recommending the Guardian do, though he does not need my recommendation, is that once the corruption, those who are corrupting it are stopped, that we burn. We burn the forest, controlled, so that it may regrow again, that we will come out, burn it, we will purify it, and it will be made holy once more, like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yes. We must first, however, stop the corruption. Burning will
Exactly.
do nothing while the corruption continues to grow.
Exactly. It needs to
Maybe
be...
provide a good distraction.
I could do a controlled burn. I would not want anything unchecked because it will go to the places where the corruption is not, and I fear for that.
I'm going to put my hands on my knees and close my eyes, and I'm going to cast divination.
Okie dokie. You close your eyes, and what little light is shining through the ruined trees here, you feel beat upon you. And you feel a warmth starting in the depths of your chest, radiating outward, until you almost can see through your closed eyes, almost like the sun is setting there. And you hear a voice, deep, familiar to you, the voice of Pelor. Ask your question, champion.
Hags and fiends are tipping the balance here in this forest, corrupting the trees, corrupting people. My question is, do you like pie? My question is, where are they holding these captives? Where are they taking these people? I need to know. We need to save them.
Captives, but for a time. Their journey ends, and a new one begins here, though in a different form. Their lives forever changed, and can never go back to what they were. They are made in a different image. You feel the burning intensify. And high or low, Corin?
Is that even a question?
I asked just in case the off chance. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I did mushrooms a couple weeks ago, so like now more than ever.
You feel this sort of pulse, and there's this anger that sort of bubbles up for a minute, and you bite down on your lip. It's not your anger you feel. This is the anger of a god that knows something horrible, profane is going on.
I felt it before.
What is happening must be stopped. This is a symptom of a greater evil which you know all too well. But what you do not know is if this is not stopped, this is the beginning of cracks in a wall that, if it falls, will bury everything beneath it. Save what you can, but understand that sometimes we must burn in order for things to grow again.
I am all too familiar with this.
Do
I
not
will
lose
do as you ask, as always.
Do not lose your heart. Do not lose your kindness. The sun can be as cruel as the high noon in the desert, can be as soft and gentle as a spring morning. It is both in turn. Never forget that.
I open my mouth, or open my eyes, and then wipe the blood from my mouth from biting my lip. It's not just the trees. They're not just corrupting the trees. They're corrupting the people they're taking, turning them into something different, something horrible, evil. And that Pellar said there are cracks forming in the wall. Cracks that will bring everything toppling down around us.
Then we must destroy the center of this corruption, and we must do it now.
Orin, is that obelisk, is that something that was always here? Is that part of the forest, or is that something they brought, do you think?
That's something they brought. As soon as they installed it in, the corruption got worse. It spread faster, more virulent than before. I don't even know if they brought it in, to be honest. It's odd. It looks black, but in strong sunlight, his face falls for a second, and he looks like he's swallowing down bile, and then says, "It looks dark red in strong light."
I feel like we're intruding on a family moment.
Oh, no. Just think that maybe it's made of blood, Flint.
So, I don't know. he's been like paying. He's been like drifting in and out, just not paying attention.
Yeah.
It's like God stuff, and like let's burn the corruption. He's just like,
I just wanted a bounty, man.
it's like I did not sign up to flip and be with zealots. Like, why am I here?
Zealots.
It's what you are.
I take umbrage to that.
As do I.
I agree. Whatever's here needs to be dealt with, regardless of what divine hand wishes it so. Regardless of what it is a symptom of, at its base level, it is something that needs to be dealt with, if only because of what it can threaten. And I will do whatever I can to help you all in doing this.
Oh, right. I don't know. What
Yes.
Have you seen how many there are, Orin? There's the one twisted hag that seems to be in charge here. But what Professor, do you have a number maybe? Is Orin?
Professor, as you sort of crush your teacup, roll a d4 for me. You take 4 points of piercing damage as the bits of porcelain bite into your hand.
Oh, that's a significant amount of my health.
I'm going to take a
That's
look
a
at
full
like,
quarter.
Professor's bleeding hands. I'm going to place a hand on his shoulder and give him the 4 damage back.
Thank you.
We won't allow disruption to stay, Professor.
They must stop.
They must be stopped. I agree.
They cannot keep doing this to these people.
No. But save it for the hag. Not your hands.
They have my daughter. I know she's here.
Didn't find her.
Or whoever's controlling these hags has her. This is the closest I've been in my weeks of... I've got tea everywhere. Prestidigitation. I don't have mending, though. This was a good teacup. Right, sorry. What's the plan, then?
What I had asked, do you have a number that you were tracking, or perhaps Orin has seen them?
Snicket?
You know, covens usually are in 3s. So you can assume the max amount of hags, if this is a coven, is probably 3.
If this
So
is...
they're... Go ahead.
If this is just one coven, there are probably 3. However, they have been calling more covens under their control, so it could be more, it could be less. I honestly have no clue. But the power that this is draining from the forest, I would be wary on the numbers. And even 3, I will tell you right now, even 3 are not easy.
Whatever. I've seen the one. If she has sisters, I've not seen them as yet, but she is never alone.
Can you
It
just...
fluctuates.
Did we ask her to describe the hag?
She wears a mask that has a long protruding nose, hunched over, pallid flesh hanging off of her, wearing tattered clothing, carries a wooden staff. Like, it's long fingers, longer than normal, tipping in broken black fingernails.
I'm gonna... The movie Witches flashbacks.
It's horrible. The way he's describing it is just not a normal hag. Back twisted, walks with a limp.
Yes.
But he makes mention that there's always other things around. Sometimes there's fiends that have been summoned. Sometimes there's abominations that have been stitched together from the corpses of whatever they've... whatever she's killed and sacrificed. The whole entire area he describes as the ground is pitch black and generally wet.
Wet, you say?
Blood,
Mm.
I think, from all the sacrifices.
Do I
It's being done
recognize
as
any...
treatment.
I don't know if I remember what she looks like. Well, I do remember what she looks like, don't I? Does it... It's not
No.
Night Hag, right?
No, this is not your night hag. You're getting that she's probably along the lines of she may be a fiend hag, but the way she's being described is not normal in the slightest. You're getting the fact that she is maybe twisted and corrupted herself, and you don't know if that fits the hag. The description is definitely not the hag that you were.
From the description, I recognize that the hag, that even that description of a hag does not fit the normal descriptions of hags.
Yes, the one you're hunting is not normal. This one is not even remotely close to what you know of the hag that has your daughter.
But like hags in general, this one doesn't seem to fit the description of hags in general too. Okay.
No, this is wrong. But you feel from what it's describing that this has been inflicted on
Yeah, that's
her.
what I was just gonna say as the professor. It appears that they're not just corrupting their captives. That description does not fit any hag that's not been corrupted. They're
So I
corrupting
don't feel like
themselves as well. So I fear that we do not know that is an unknown quantity as well. I mean, I could prepare for a hag, but whatever corruption is being fed into these as well. I mean, you all know what we've seen.
this all seems like Demorial's MO.
Yes, and if there's any piece of Demorial's... the word just left my brain, it was right there. Disgusting mind, then I can only imagine what these hags are. Depraved! That was the word I was looking for, depraved!
I was thinking vile.
I knew you'd get that, Professor.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah. Perhaps we should take a closer look at where these things are coming from.
I can lead you there. Follow me, and as he stops, he looks at you, Talmar, and you, Corin. He goes, "Hold on a second," and he casts Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
That's appreciated.
I shake my head and say, hopefully that works.
Oh, probably not.
Probably not. They don't teach you to sneak around at a monastery.
You know, we're just gonna learn, learn the spell silence, and you two stay together.
I actually have the spell
I
silence.
just took silence at level 12.
Awesome. That's a set of-
And you guys stay 30 feet in front of us.
We'll be the bait.
No one will hear you coming. You
I'm
won't be able to do anything either.
Oh,
Whatever. We don't get hit.
Oh wait, me and Tamar. Yeah.
Even I
High
did well on
five. We're
that
stomping
one.
around together.
I rolled a 4.
Hold on, I should roll for it. Whoo! Okay.
A million.
2,000
Beat
enemies.
me.
We hit you for 200 HP.
Haha, I still win.
You watch as he does his best to blend in, but he leaves enough that you guys can follow as you all walk through. And he leads you deeper into the forest. As you walk further in, leaving the sort of sanctified area, the smell gets worse and worse. You all now can smell the sort of metallic tang of copper filling the air. The trees here are more twisted, broken, dead, dying. Find more logs, half decayed already. The ground is more dry, harsh, unforgiving. You hear no animals. And you feel what used to be the nice sort of gentle feeling of tranquility is been perverted. And at some points you feel as if there are things raking across your skin. The feeling here is awful. And it's hard not to feel like you're being followed even though there's nothing there. You all walk, and he sort of leads you to a point and holds up a hand for you all to stop. And he motions and shows you all, as you all quietly clamor around him, you all see the clearing and what's been done.
Mm.
There are
Yeah.
a stone statue, stones sort of put into almost a ritualistic place in a giant circle. In the heart, you see the ground has cracked, the obelisk is now floating, and the sort of darkness there seems to almost be glowing to it as a redness to it.
I'm gonna grab my monocle, just give it a little tap, and activate True Sight.
Okay.
So True Sight to 60 feet for 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
With the monocle.
You will notice that the trees have been moved, the ground is cracked and dried in places. Other places, you see pooling darkness. The stench here is horrific, and it's hard not to gag a little as you breathe it in. You all see towards the back, between two stone pillars, is a giant mirror. At least it looks like it should be a mirror, but you notice from where you're standing you don't see any reflection. There is nothing here for a moment, and you'll hear softly under your breath Orin cursing. As he goes to start to move forward, he stops. I need you all to roll perception for me.
Shit.
Fuck yeah, me. Good job.
That's
Awesome.
a 20, so it's a 25.
Talmar the Blind.
Burning a
It's not
nat
blind.
20 on a perception
You
check.
gotta
Oh,
be
yeah.
kidding me.
Both of you?
Right.
Dang.
Oh.
wow.
Oh,
High five, Rail. We both failed.
Fuck.
Talmar, Rael, and Professor, you guys are a little bit distracted by what's going on.
Yes, it worked.
Keldon, you are looking around, and it's hard to take in all of what you see. So, with the True Sight, I will let you know in the second, Professor, what you see.
No problem. I was just making that a thing so that I can cast it later.
Flint and Arendir and then Corin, you all can see there is markings around where the obelisk is. It's hard to tell. Corin, you can vaguely see them. Flint and Arendir, they are really hard to tell, but you immediately see them. These are not just sort of marks of something being dragged through. These seem to be ritualistically put there. It's hard. You can't read it. You have no idea what it means. As you all look, you see movement across the clearing as there seems to be stuff moving towards you all. Professor, you see the obelisk, and with your True Sight, you can see the ebb and flow of magic. Black tendrils sort of reaching up, wrapping around it, dissipating as it's floating there. There is almost a miasma of shadows that sort of undulates across the forest floor, and you realize that it goes up to the mirror and climbs along the side of it, feeding into it. And from your True Sight, you can see that there's also a flow of corruption leading toward a section of the forest towards the back. A quick check shows that's where Arendir, Orin, and Flint are looking. You all see movement.
down, down, get out of sight.
Hunker down to the ground.
Drag, thump, drag, thump. More footfall. The first thing you see is the sort of 10, 11 foot tall abomination unto the gods walk through. Stitch marks crawling across its pallid skin. Half a dozen faces sewn into its body. Drag, thump, drag, thump as it walks in. Behind it, there softly walking is what seems to be a womanly shape, twisted, gnarled, bent over, a polished wooden mask over where the face is, but the eye holes are pitch black. There are torn, tattered, bloody clothes wrapped around it, pallid skin stretched hanging off of bone as she walks in, prodding the thing in the back with with her staff, a voice sort of ringing out as you all hunker to try to get out of sight. Sort of prods it into place. Stay there. Do not move. It sort of groans as it sort of stands there. One face seemingly stretched over the top, turning and looking at what you think is probably the hag-like creature. Professor, with your true sight, this thing is held together by dark magic. It is made alive by dark magic. But you realize it's not spell work keeping it together, that this has been made different, that this is now a creature now in its own right. You watch as the hag goes back into the forest, and she comes back holding something in her hand. It seems to be this sort of black bowl. As she walks up to the obelisk, she tips it, and you all watch as crimson spills over it, seeping into it. And I need you all to make wisdom saving throw.
Oh man.
Waited too long.
Anybody
pretty
within
good.
10 feet of me gets a +4.
You guys are all generally close enough to get this.
Or sorry, not +4, +5. I need to fix that.
Damn, Aaron Dare's on fire.
18 then.
Is that
That's a
three?
+5.
I have a 5. I have a
plus-
20 charisma now.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do
Plus
that.
Oh, we can add stuff to it? Oh,
I was
paladin.
adding 5 to that because you're within 10
Oh,
feet of me.
24 then, yeah.
Holy
This is-
shit.
That's a sexy strength saving throw there.
Thank
That
you.
is.
It was
That's
an accident.
twas you holding yourself back as you all hear this shrill, fearful cry. It sounds like a child screaming,
Oh.
and then is joined by other voices
Motherfucker.
as there is the sound of a legion of souls screaming out in terror
Nope,
and then
nope.
are suddenly silent.
What was that wisdom saving for us holding ourselves back?
That was actually against something, but you all made the
I don't
so-
hold, I hear that. I don't
Yeah.
I can't hold myself back.
I actually am the same, and I'm going to immediately stand up and basically start walking towards that.
As you
So
get
Yeah.
okay, so there's a lot going on right now.
Nope,
so
that's fair.
as some of you guys get up, you watch as the darkness that is on the ground, what you think is blood, and Professor, you watch the miasma start to undulate, coalesce, and you watch two things just suddenly form out of this dark magic. You see what looks to be a floating hooded figure. This one giving a low wail. This one sounding like a hurt child. The other one coalesces up, is black, and then you watch as red cracks form along its amorphous body and there is red, deep red heat coming from the cracks as it sort of crunches its claws, and there is this horrible sound of almost cracking bone as it moves. At this point, who is getting up?
Me?
I think all of us are rushing in.
Well, like, yeah, I hear the screams and I get up and I start going.
Yeah,
Okay.
Same.
I'm going to basically charge towards the I heard that.
All right, as you
Gonna
guys
follow
get up
Talmar.
and
If people are
start to
I'm gonna
move.
stay in the bushes.
Yeah, Orin's staying in the bushes with you.
Yeah,
Um,
her spot's busted, but
Sorry,
uh,
I couldn't
he
help myself.
actually, as they move,
Neither
Aaron
could I.
Deer, you feel him grab your shoulder. Go follow me.
oh, but we're gonna forward daisy chain with Flint.
As he pulls you guys into another section and allow you guys to reroll stealth to hide again.
Ah! I don't need it, but it's still good to be able to, like, come out of the darkness instead of even, so that's...
Damn it, I can't remember how I did this. This is bugging me because I should have a +5 on another.
Okay.
We should have Pat still with pass out rate.
Oh, then that's
Yep.
33 for me.
Yep. As the majority of the party gets up and move, you all fall back into shadow as you all see this horrible thing turn its head to you all unnaturally as if its neck is broken.
Gross.
As it looks at you and goes, "It seems we have company. More sacrifices to be made."
Only yours. I shout
And-
before we pause.
Yep, and bio break time because people have to pass the room.
So I just say
Yes,
only
please.
yours as I hold my hand out and it starts glowing like the sun.
And then we smash cut to a to be continued screen.
All right, I'm gonna pause it.
Yes.
Yeah.
There.
Somebody's getting disadvantage. I saw you over there. That man over there is playing Galaga.
Galaga. That's awesome.
We wouldn't notice, but we did.
Thank you, Morgan.
Yep.
Alrighty then. So,
Not Gallagher, it's Spotify.
Oh,
Oh joy!
Ooh, natural 20.
so that is the quote unquote hag.
That is gross.
welcome to Crookback Bog.
Nice.
That is the cracked thing with the fire.
Oh good.
I don't know.
Is the obelisk targetable?
No, it is not.
Oh, but that's where all the magic's coming from.
So that is the thing with the hood that is currently floating.
And that's the abomination thingy.
And that's the abomination thing. I thought I had made a token. I did not, so I'm reusing an old token.
I recognize those.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, those are those. Some of you should know because I've thrown that monster at you before, but it is a different monster with the same token because I am lazy. So you guys are rushing in.
job, Kaladin.
but,
Oh God, Cal.
That's just, I was putting myself in the order. I rolled a natural 20 on my die.
I
Oh.
can't click my token.
I'll fix.
So did I.
Hey. And
There
you're
you go.
using that advantage on initiatives, right?
Didn't need it.
Well, I mean,
But yes, I was about to.
Oh good, it's just like the old days.
Hooray! Me and you can be at the bottom of the in this order together.
let's do
'Cause
that
I've been
stupid-
the bottom
Yeah, I was
every
gonna
single
say.
battle for the last like 12 battles.
Plus 0.03?
Wait, I was wrong.
Well, I guess that's technically a 6, but
God, fucking balls.
no.
Fuck.
God
Ass.
damn
Shit.
Let me edit this, god dang it. There we go.
Hi, fuck ass. My name.
Alright, have fun everyone.
Yeah,
We'll
See
see.
you in a little bit.
We'll see you next fight.
Love you.
I finished pushing daisies. I will rewatch that movie.
Oh, pushing daisies so good.
Is there no
Music
music
like-
playing?
No, I don't have music on yet. Give me.
Okay, sorry.
I've got a perfect line. But it makes total sense here. We can use the. Why don't you make like a tweet? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh
Thanks,
Jesus!
Steph.
Such a good Good character.
I'm
Good
totally
dude.
wanting to play a character with who just does that. It's just. It's just gonna be the same, like, fuck, ass, shit.
Well, I mean, at least we don't have a cat to deal with.
Meow.
I really kind of. So I just noticed the
What color was
alcoholic
it, bitch?
rule set up in the Roll20 chat. I really kind of want this now.
Kind of want what?
I need to make an alcoholic character at some point.
That's actually my Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Saturday
I know,
character.
I have Bellinor, and Bellinor should be doing that.
Yep, it was like I was talking to the DM about it, and I was like, there's got to be a fucking consequence for me drinking till I black out every night. And he's like, okay,
Liver
then this
disease.
Well, like that's long-term stuff, but it's like this is stuff that affects the game. Like every time I drink heavily in a game, I have to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It sounds fun.
I've had a character in my game that had, just say, a very specific, very strong whiskey. And if he took more than 5 sips of it, or several in a row, yeah, con saves started happening.
It should be the
And then
opposite
wisdom
for,
saves.
for a dwarf until a certain point. And then it gets bad.
Oh my god, dude. Thordrin, like,
I want
tripping
this
over
like
shit
in the
and
opposite
bumping
for
into-
Thordrin
oh my
though.
god.
Like the more sober he gets, the worse he gets at things.
That was the best, dude.
What's the
Paper
detox?
off.
Alrighty then.
Tick.
Sorry, that's me.
And
No,
I
no,
was
you're good.
not
I
with
was
you
just
guys.
commenting
I
on
was a
fine.
few feet behind.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, because Talmar and I kind of started running straight in, which is probably bad.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
mean, I was running right beside Talmar, so.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oof.
When I think about you, I touch undeath. Oh.
Snicket, what time of day is it?
It's daytime.
Ah, fuck. Alright.
Daytime. Oh god.
Okay.
Music, though.
Top of the round, we have Killidan.
Alright.
Not me.
I'm. Fuck. I picked the moving tool, you piece of shit. Alright.
I don't quite understand that command. Could you try that again?
Go fuck yourself. Alright.
Later.
I'm swinging at the hag. Natural 20 on that first swing.
Okay. We can do
Yeah,
this.
this die is rolling well tonight. That's a 25.
Oh.
Oh, jinx it. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, was I supposed to... Oh, I thought I was muted. Yeah, roll the damage.
Alright. I can reroll that. Okay, 10 plus 8 is 18. 18 slashing damage. Oh, wait, that's doubled. Here, I'll write it down, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. 20 plus 10, 5. That's better. That's.
I was legitimately typing dicey, so I was go to hell dicey, and you guys.
So that is 28, 36, 40 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and 15 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Dustin, are you okay?
Dustin, don't die.
I cannot see cameras. I
It's
can't
alright, he
tell
goes
what's
last.
happening.
We don't want him permanently going last, though.
God, I love you guys so much. Oh.
So did you get that snake hit?
Nope, I got that.
Do we
Okay.
take your breath away, Dustin?
Yes. Quite literally.
And that's my turn because I used my bonus action to rage at the beginning.
Okay. Flint, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw the blades and look at Arendir. I'm like, if we die, no, if you die, I change that. I'm leaving all your fucking corpses here.
That's fair.
And I'm going to bust out of the foliage at this guy. So let's make the first swing. That is with the rapier. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right, then we'll roll for the scimitar strike. That is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
All right, cool. So the first shot's going to be a D8 plus. So that's going to be 8 points of piercing, 8 points of lightning, and then 2, 4.
Do we have advantage? Oh, you get it anyway. Never mind.
I get it anyway because I'm alone.
Well, we were hidden. That's why I was asking.
5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 23 points for sneak attack.
Okay.
And then for the scimitar strike, that is a piece. And then 11 points of slashing for the scimitar strike.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna stay put.
As you stay put, you look up as this thing is hovering, putting it a little bit taller than you. As you strike, you happen to look up, and all you see is a face that is dominated by giant teeth, hanging open as it's emitting a very low moan. Rael, it is your turn.
Mindful. Okay.
You always say that, Snicket.
Sure, now I am the intolerant one.
I don't want to be a mushroom person.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one charge out of my ring to cast Bless
Okay.
Let's play games.
that I'd never fucking use. So,
I've got risk.
I'm casting Bless on the Professor, on Talmar, and on Corin.
Bless.
Y'all motherfuckers, remember your D4s.
Put my heavenly symbol on me.
Don't make me smack you.
Yeah, never Monopoly. Monopoly's the worst game ever.
Every time someone says, "Do you remember your D4s, motherfuckers?" I hear Uthal in my head.
So that's one charge off the ring. And I'm gonna go ahead.
That's specifically for me, because I will forget.
Okay, yeah.
Those are on rolls. We add that too.
D4, yeah.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
Gotcha.
Yes. Up to a minute, and that's
That's a
continual.
long time in battle, so we're good.
You can add it to every saving throw and attack roll.
Oh. So yeah, don't do your D4s.
It's not just one use. It's using
All
it.
the time.
Yes, all the
I
rolls.
should use plus more often.
Kyle, you're muted.
How am I muted?
I don't know. We hear you on Snicket's mic.
Yeah.
What? Oh shit! I forgot to unmute when I sneeze.
Oh.
Did you get blessed?
Yeah. No. He did. Funny enough. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my inspiration. I'm gonna go ahead and again do Professor Talmar, Corin, and Aaron.
I have like no excuse to miss
Since
my
you
next
guys are
attack.
actually in range.
What do we
You
get?
guys
now?
have an 8. Bardic Inspiration. Which
Oh,
is
nice.
8.
It was
Yeah,
the presser
inspiration.
Aaron doing who?
You, dear.
Oh! Put that 8 somewhere so I remember to use an 8.
I should get a D8 so I remember that I have that.
Yeah. You get it's a full 8.
Yeah.
It's not just you don't have to
Yes.
roll it.
Well, no, I just need
It's full 8. I don't
'Cause
go
I
up to a
forgot that
10
last
until
time.
level 10, so. Hopefully, yeah. But no,
How many levels do you have in Cleric?
8.
Oh,
3.
wow.
4, sorry. Can't add.
That was a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of very different numbers.
27! 32!
One goddamn day.
75.
And
104.
indeed. Ifrael, that is it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just actually duck behind this, it's got an opening in the middle, doesn't it? Can I duck, like, behind where the actual, like, stone plinth is?
You can hide behind the stone. It'll give you 3/4 cover.
Okay. And that'll do it.
Arandir, you're on deck.
I step up out of the bush, and I can see over this thing. Is it like waist high or chest high? There we go. Oh, that was Kyle. Not... Is that how
Yeah,
high-
that was Kyle. No, they're not just. They're. You, Kyle.
We all know what that means.
They're about 10, 12. The sort of horizontal beam is about 12 feet off the ground.
Okay. And I will step to there.
Yeah, that'll give you 3/4 cover if you're behind it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll step up to there, and I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast lightning arrow, and then I'm going to shoot at the big abomination dude.
Okay.
For one. I roll a 29 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Okay. So on a hit, it takes 48 damage.
Okay.
So he takes 16 lightning damage.
Okay.
Then there's nothing within 10 feet of him, right?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. Then I will shoot him a second time. Man, how easy do I think this guy is to hit? That's a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. I didn't want to add the 8 because an 8's a lot, so I'm going to try to save that for when I'm going to die, or when there's an inevitable crazy save we have to make. Okay. So
When she
that's
says make a deck save, that's when you use it.
yeah, exactly. And then I will move the rest of my movement back here. It's over here, wherever will give me cover, and then I look over and like, oh right, there's this other thing floating right next to me. But that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have advantage on both of those. Fuck. Whatever.
Okay. Next up is Floating McWhaley Face.
Bring it on.
Actually, Flint, as you look up, you watch as it turns to mist and disappears,
Boy.
reappearing over here.
Oh, boy.
I don't get an attack of opportunity.
Nope, because that was Misty Step. It is continuously making whale noises, but you all hear as it sort of hits a fever pitch, turning into this mournful wail, breaking off into what sounds like 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 45, 50 voices all wailing in despair. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Alright, Corin and Professor both have an extra +5.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
that's
God.
23.
Is this a fiend or no?
This is a fiend.
Hey, I have advantage.
I'm gonna burn a luck point.
Well, someone else is lucky. Yay.
Much better. That's a 21.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, that was a nice okay.
That was
I know,
good,
right? It's like
okay.
still not good enough.
20, you think the save is? Or 22?
The save is 25, actually.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
joking, I'm joking.
Oh,
I don't get the ad, do I? From
No,
Talmar.
you are too far away.
You're
So,
15. Less than 10, yeah, you're 15. In about 3 levels, it'll be 30 feet. Or,
Fucked.
yeah, 30 feet, yeah.
So we'll just wait to resolve this round for another 3 levels.
6 months.
Yeah.
There you go.
because the professor gets the +5 because
He's standing next to his bro. His low on the initiative order, bro.
Oh, I can add a
Alright.
4. I can add a 4 to that too. I just rolled a 4. So,
no, you're good.
Oh,
The only one who fails is Rael.
Alright.
He dropped to 0 hit points.
Holy shit!
okay,
I'm
that
glad
thing
I
needs to
didn't
die.
read.
As you watch as her knees buckle and she collapses to the ground.
Oh no, it's Fuckface's turn.
At this point, you watch as this hag-like creature starts to cackle maniacally.
Oh shit, she better not hit her.
And- She doesn't say anything. Instead, she turns and looks at you, Kel. As you feel her presence press against you, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh, lovely. My favorite.
I'll do
Hey,
this.
not bad. 19.
You feel the thing press against you and fade. She snarls, and then a crooked, broken finger is pointed towards you.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Oh.
Trading 20s for 20s.
Yeah. It's just one of those nights, like, the die are like, so, how do we feel about this? It's like,
Right.
could you, like, tone it down a sec? Like, take a breather, chill pill, maybe? I can't tell which die are which. I need to, like, separate my die pile out before I
That would be good. Should
That
get you one of
pile is
those,
my
like,
Slayer rubber band.
That's a
crafting
lot of
drawers
dice.
that have, like, the different separators in them.
Oh, that would be amazing. And I did not bring up that thing that I needed to bring up because I am a fucking moron.
Nice. Yeah.
I've seen them.
Also, I need
live.
you to make
They're
another
insane.
wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. What the fuck? Natural 20.
Okay, cool. So
Jesus.
that effect doesn't happen. So that is
Those are both good ones.
It really changed my life, man.
I love you, Morgan.
Oh no.
Go for it,
That-
Snigget.
That is 70 points of psychic damage.
Whew. Alright. I'm down to
Yeah.
83.
That was finger of death.
That was not finger of death.
No,
No?
fear death and product damage.
This is pure psychic damage.
This is
I
we're striding into Snigget homebrew territory now.
Fuck. Fun. While I'm looking through healing potions in my bag.
You know, it would be great if I had put that not in the fine thing, but the page number. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I need. Now, Adobe Reader, don't you fucking break on me.
Should just
Uh,
use Google Docs. Put it on there.
yeah, I probably should at this point. But it makes Chrome crash if I have that and roll 20 up at the same time. And let's see. That's its turn. Corin, it's your turn.
I'm going to turn to Rael and cast Heal and give her 70 hit points. 70 fucking hit points. Let me be clear.
70 fucking.
As
Nice.
opposed to 70 friggin' hit points.
Yeah.
That's almost back up at max for me.
Oh yeah, stop.
And then I'm gonna hit Kel with a second level healing word. Because I can't do much else. Yeah. Three.
Baby, look in chat. Never mind. Fuck you.
Oh man, I was on the same wavelength.
You get
That's why
13
I
hit
didn't
points,
see it.
Cal.
13?
I was busy
Alright,
uploading
beautiful.
it.
Back up to 96 out of 153.
Fucking Mike and Kyle.
We have reached critical ship post.
Is there anything else you would like to do, Cora?
Oh man.
No. No.
Okay, I will take that as a no. At this point, the hag is going to use a legendary action.
Yay! Did you give us all candy?
Cast mass
Come on, hit me
disease
again.
on us.
Come on, you fucking bitch. Hit me.
Mass
Okay.
lint-covered candies.
Ew.
Root beer barrels.
So flavor.
Root barrels, yes. Root beer barrels.
Hey,
The little
those are
lint.
good.
Covered in lint.
Zone cast.
Let's see. There are 7 of you. I'll roll d8.
Shit.
I'm whatever number did not roll.
I'm the number that doesn't get hit, please.
Talmar, roll a wisdom save for me.
Of course, this will be the one I punked, but I have a D4 to use and a inflation to use. Why not use my D4 just to add on?
No, please stop.
I roll my D4 whenever I
Stop,
want.
stop. It's already dead.
There, it's a 30.
Oh good, it's an even
You're
number.
30. You watch as the crone twists her neck. Her body is facing Kelvin, but her neck twists, and you suddenly see her staring directly at you.
Oh, that's really gross.
Her presence presses against you, and you feel it slide off as you shake your head.
I'm going to stare death at her. Like, her every moment of that she's still alive is just makes me sick to my stomach.
That's nice, dear.
That's nice, dearie.
I really should not be doing. Okay, I'm going to take a drop.
Oh, ouch.
Wait.
What?
Oh, the ultimate diss.
Oh, bless your heart.
Bless your heart, honey.
Now I'm not even mad anymore. Now they see some kind of grandma who's confused.
Guess you just some grandma who's wandered into the woods and was
Oh.
turned into this, and we're just assholes.
She has Alzheimer's, guys.
The professor is fine with being an asshole if it's a hag, even if it was an old lady.
It's going to move up here. Let's see. It is going to
Oh poop.
claw at you, Corin,
Okie dokie.
as it screams in inarticulate rage. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna use my pink dice. I like the pink dice. That is 13 points of slashing damage.
How much?
13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then you take an additional 17 points of fire damage.
Fire.
As-
I am resistant to. Nope, I'm not. That's Talon. Okay.
Too many characters. Too many characters.
Wrong bay.
Yeah.
And its claws rake against you. That's its turn. Now it's this lovely thing's turn. As it,
We'll get our turn
sensing that its mistress, its maker, is in trouble, lumbers into action.
Oh, please. Shit balls. That's not what I wanted it to do.
Motherfucker.
Oh!
Oh
Mother
no!
double motherfucker.
No! Get it away from me!
That face she just made is not good.
Don't forget you have 15 temporary hit points on top of your regular
Ah,
ones.
it's not gonna help me!
I'll save you, Professor.
Kyle, shut up! Alright, so
Oh
it's,
no.
it's actually going to turn its gaze on you, Corin. And I
But I'm so handsome.
know you are.
That's why he wants to hit you the most.
Fair
You have a very punchable face.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Plus 5, don't
Even
forget.
Have a
fucking-
D4.
I
This
do.
fucking thing
Alright.
has magic.
Yeah, plus 5 as well.
Alright, that's 22 without the modifier. 20. Yeah, I have 29. So I rolled a 13, and then my D4, and then plus 7 for my charisma saving throw.
And then another plus
Okay, so
And then a
you
plus
are
5, so yeah.
you are fine as it turns its eyes to you, and you see all these eyes, faces, and make a perception roll for me, Corin.
Fomorian,
Oh, God.
like, construct, like multiple Fomorians?
Oh fuck, that's a cool idea.
Right?
26? No, that's 20. No, it's 22.
The faces are really, really stretched out, but the majority of them seem to be children's faces that have been stretched and stitched on.
This is fine.
I didn't want to see that.
I feel awful.
It's a manly goddamn tear.
I'm sorry.
No, dude, you don't have to apologize. Corin's a dad. Of course he doesn't want to see this.
It's going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Professor.
Oh, good.
That is 15.
That does not hit.
That one is a 24.
That will hit.
I really need to, like, separate my... I gotta keep them separated.
The professor clenches his sphincter.
Hold the clench. Roll the clench.
Roll the fudge. You take 15 points of slashing damage.
Oh yay! All my temporary hit points are gone.
As this beast, Professor, you look up and you also now see all the stitched little faces on it as it scratches at you with these long broken fingers.
You poor soul.
It's your turn now, Professor.
Oh good. I'm gonna Misty Step.
He's like, oh, wait.
Down to
yeah,
here.
I can't be on the front line.
If you didn't do that, I had another plan.
And then that hand that's been glowing this entire time, I put it out, and the power of the sun emanates from my hand. 60 foot line, straight out. What do I hit? Womp.
You hit the Stitched Abomination and you hit Whaley Mick Unhappy.
Oh, excellent. That is exactly what I wanted.
Constitution saving throw.
19. They gotta beat a 19. Will suffer my radiant damage. Anything undead has disadvantage, but I don't know if that construct is undead or not.
Nope. It has been made anew.
Gross.
It still fails, but it's not undead.
Okay, that's good. Well, it just has a disadvantage.
The other one makes it save, so it takes half.
And is not blinded. The one that failed its save is also blinded.
Blinded by the light. Fuck, I hate this shit.
Until its next turn.
Okie dokie.
And that is a concentration, so I can keep that up and use it as an action if I want. And I'm now a warcaster, so I can get advantage on my con saves if I get hit.
Sound.
Keep concentration up.
Yes, sir. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I did a bonus action. I did an action. That is all I can do. Oh, I should have hit. Oh, I forgot I had a reaction. I should have used shield on that hit. Oh well. That's fine. Nope, I'm good.
Alrighty then.
Just sort of line everyone up, please.
Telmar, it is your turn.
Question.
Yes.
Are all three of these enemies fiends? Right here?
They're not all fiends. No, not all of them are fiends.
Okay, then never mind. Then I'm going to move right there, and I'm going to aim 2 attacks at Whaley McWhalerface over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to be using 2 level 2 Divine Smites on it if they hit.
Okay.
Alright. That one's going to use my D4 and my Bardic Inspiration.
Well, with
So
the Bardic
make that
Inspiration
a
alone,
24
with
to
the
hit.
okay, you blow your Bardic Inspiration on that then.
Yep, I sure do.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm using 2 Divine Smites on that as well, both at level 2.
Okay.
And these are... is this thing a fiend?
Yes, they're a fiend.
Okay, so this is going to do an extra D4, or D8, so it's me 2.
Nope, it's been said all Divine Smite damage has been downgraded to D4s.
I hate this patch.
It's now it's a D12. It's a D2. You gotta flip a bunch of coins.
It's
Really?
just empty your pockets and throw them in the air.
Now you gotta play Tiddlywinks.
So roll 8D8. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll it all together, because fuck it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's an additional 36 radiant damage on top of that.
Okay.
So 24, 38. So that's shit. Adding card. 24 slashing damage and the 50 radiant damage. So it's 76 total.
How much?
That's 26 slashing damage, or 24 slashing damage. And
Oh, I forgot the radiant damage already attached to the Moonlight Blade. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
where the
then
fuck are you getting that
50
number?
Yeah, plus I have Greater Divine Smite as well. So yeah, that's 50 radiant damage and 24 slashing damage, so 74 damage.
Okie dokie. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and load up a whatchamacallit, a derp.
Rakeladin way over
A
there.
Thunderous Smite as well. These are my bonus actions. And that'll be it.
Okay. Norn is going to take a legendary action again.
Crap.
Alrighty, what can it do? It's going to claw at you, Kel.
Okay.
That is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I feel perverse using all of my cotton candy colored dice for rolling these things.
I like it.
All those.
It's so light and happy, but that is 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, halved is 7, right?
Yep. Oops. Shit. It's your turn.
Oh, hey, look at that. 1 second, as my voice cracks. Okay. Huh. Alright, we're gonna swing. I'm gonna make this first one a Great Weapon Master swing.
Okay.
That's a 21.
As you go to, actually, I need you to roll again.
Oh god.
Got it.
Okay, that's higher.
We're gonna take the lower one because no, actually, it's a straight roll because I forgot you have advantage. So from now on, all of your rolls are straight rolls, at least for the time being. The low wail of the hooded figure that's floating is permeating and distracting you all. So any attacks made are at disadvantage.
Oh,
Why did I have
Oh.
advantage?
she shouldn't have
don't-
advantage. It's only
Oh.
allies around her.
Oh, okay, so never mind. So you would be making it. My bad. I thought the wolf totem included you.
Nope, just allies.
Mm-mm. No, just allies around me.
Okay, so
Which
roll
is
your-
why I always tried to get people to actually go on the other side of me. Okay. Yeah, so 21 for that first one.
which misses as she brings up some magic in response, and these horrible crooked-looking runes appear.
Alright. Second one's also gonna be a great weapon master. Yeah, that's gonna fail. That's a 10 total. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
And these will just be straight rolls. 17.
Nope.
And a natural 1.
Oh.
So you,
All of the magic has been used. Bip bip a doop.
hey, at least you made your wisdom saving throws. I mean, what?
That's true.
You start wailing against this, and ting, 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 and she cackles as you see this mote of red light deep in the eye sockets of the mask start to flare up.
Lovely.
Anything else you'd like to do?
As a bonus action, I'm gonna use goading attack, which gives me advantage on my next hit.
Okay, so that would make it a straight roll.
Or no, sorry, fainting attack. It's a bonus action to faint.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I get to add a superiority die to my damage.
Okie dokie.
It's like the professor, just fainting goat.
Flint, it's your turn.
Alright then, so we're gonna finish what we actually started. So we're going to zip over here, giving myself straight rolls now. Ugh. So first shot with the rapier is cocked. Alright, so that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
And the second shot with the scimitar is a 23 to hit.
That also hits.
Alright, cool. So, rapier damage is what's a fucking 1, so that's that is 6 points of piercing,
Okay.
3 points of lightning, then 66.
Ow. Fucking rogues.
Holy shit. So 6, 12, 18. Yeah, I rolled 3 6s of 5.
Was that
with a
what
3.
are you, a swashbuckler?
I'm a swashbuckler.
Okay.
Charles is playing a rogue, yo.
I am, so 6, 12, 18, 23, 26, 27 points added on top for sneak attack.
Okay.
And then we're going to, that's the scimitar strike, which is a d6 plus. So that is going to be 9 points of slashing damage. Is this thing still up?
Yes.
I'm going to use to the pain, so I'm going to burn the other, so another 3d6 on the scimitar strike.
To the pain,
Alrighty.
to the pain, to the pain.
So that's a total of another 12 plus 4. There's another 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Whew. Okay. It's still up, but it looks like it is barely containing itself. It's falling apart as you watch, as you slash at it, the hood tears and falls back. And all you can see is this eyeless face with these giant teeth as blackness bubbles up over it. Oh my god.
I'm actually going to. Sorry, I still got movement. Actually, no, I don't. Never mind. I used my movement to get there. Pay no attention to the man who's not paying attention.
Okie dokie. Rael, you fell and then came back up. You're currently laying on the sticky ground,
Oh,
prone.
that's not nice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get up. I'm covered in blood, aren't I?
Yeah, your back is just soaked in it.
Yeah. Disgusting. No, fuck it.
God damn.
I'm going to. All right, who looks really not good?
I'm alright.
I'm at full health.
Probably kill.
I'm at 89. I'm at like a little above half.
Okay, can I see the professor?
I'm behind you. I'm
Okay.
perfectly fine.
You're fine. Okay.
Only took my temporary hit points away, so
Okay.
I'm still
Good.
full.
I got you, boo.
Thank you for that.
I'm gonna go ahead and step out this way, and I'm gonna try to cast Hold Monster on the hag thing.
Okie dokie. What saving throw is that?
That is a charisma saving throw.
Okie dokie. What's the DC?
16.
Oh yeah, she makes it.
Back. Well, that didn't go over well, did it? Fuck. Is 60 feet. I think I'm good. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw a healing word at Cal.
Okay.
Use these, which is gonna be 8 hit
I have
points.
beacon of hope.
Sorry, say again.
8.
8.
8.
All right. Sounds good. If my thing will fucking pop back up. There we go.
And actually, as her healing word, she's just gonna yell, "Kick her ass!"
Cheers.
Okay. Adam, dear, it's your turn.
Stay right there.
I have,
Right.
but I have Beacon of Hope as well. I just don't
Yes.
use it very often.
You've used it before, though.
Yeah, I have used it.
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
Because it always takes an action to cast, and usually I need my action to be healing.
Which is appreciated.
Okay, I'm gonna dash as a bonus action.
Whoa.
And end
Oh,
up
shit.
End up over there. And then I'm going to use volley, which allows me to make an attack. Using your action
Cool.
to attack any number of creatures within 10 feet of a point you can see within range. So I'm going to pick this point, or nope, not that one. That one. Yeah, so I can hit these 3.
Okay.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and I'm going to use radiant arrows for all 3 of them.
Okie dokie.
So the first one against the fire bro is
Will the attack
a.
still be at disadvantage?
Oh yeah. I forgot. I'm gonna use Demon Inspiration on all 3, so it's normal rolls.
Okay.
Boom. Because why the
Good
fuck
deal.
not?
I mean, you get them like candy anyway.
Why do you have disadvantage?
Because
Because of the wailing and gnashing of teeth.
Ah, gross.
yeah. So 23 to hit the fire bro.
It hits the fire bro.
Okay. So he takes D8 plus. Is he a fiend?
He is a fiend.
All right. So he takes an extra D6. So he takes 15 piercing plus 6 radiant.
Okay.
And I used my inspiration on that one. So So then against Flesh Golem Bro is a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Oops, whoa, drop my D8. That is 11 piercing, and is he a fiend?
He is not.
Okay, then 3 radiant.
Okay.
And then against the other guy is a 30 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. No, he's a fiend.
Do you really?
You said he was before, wasn't
Yes, I was giving you shit, Mike.
So 8 piercing plus 9 radiant, and is Colossal Slayer?
D8, I think.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if it was an action or bonus, but it just happens.
It does just happen. Ain't no kill like overkill.
Yeah, fuck it. That's another
Dang
4
it.
damage.
You unleash a volley of arrows, and they easily hit their marks. The last one, you watch as it's sort of leering down at Flint, teeth open, as it comes down to close. For a moment, the arrow goes right through its teeth, shattering it. It goes out the back of its head, and you watch as there's a sort of cry that's immediately shut off, and it disappears.
And I just do that thing where I thumbs up Flint from all the way across the field.
I just raises a blade and salute.
Oh, he responded. I didn't think he was going to respond.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Arandir?
It's like you just got noticed by the cool kid at school.
Yeah, Senpai noticed me.
No.
I think that was all of my movement, so I'll stay there. No, I'm done.
Okay. It's this thing's turn. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, Kel.
Crap.
Actually, no, she's not going to do that against you quite yet. But she is going to do that attack. That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw anyway for
Hey, that's a little better. That's a 16.
Okay. Shit.
The other one had been a 10, so I would really like for my voice to calm the fuck down.
I'm sorry, dear.
Ugh,
That's probably not helping.
rage!
So that is 34 points of psychic damage.
34?
34
Okay.
points of psychic damage. And as
My ears are a bit clogged as well, so.
No, you're good. As you feel this psychic pain hit you in the head, you grab your head a bit, feeling this pain, and start to reel, and your mind is trying to come to terms with what is happening to you. You, looking up into the face of this thing, start to babble, and you are now incapable of normal speech and spell casting.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Freak.
But I mean, at least you have your tongue.
It is better than the fight with Christina. That's totally true.
As the crick, the head turns to you, Flint. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
You're within 10 feet of me, +5.
Aha! +5, which is really good to make it +7 instead of +2. Alright, so that is a 23.
You feel the presence of this thing press against you, and with noping, you force it off of you.
You have
Man.
to try harder than that, you dumb bitch.
Alright, Corin, it's your turn.
My aura's MVP so far.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't asking about people's temperament, Mike. I was asking about their health points.
I'm at full still.
Naturally.
Alright. I'm like, if this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna be like fucking pissing in the wind. Alright. I'm gonna look at the fiery creature behind me
Mm-hmm.
and cast banishment on it.
Oh my god. Charles, I'm sorry for shitposting in your chat. I'm sorry for all the times I have made horrible jokes in your fucking chat. I'm really fucking sorry. I know these feels now.
Revenge.
Shut up.
Proxy.
It's the dick.
18 charisma save.
Yes. Does it make a popping sound?
Pop.
So if the spell ends, or if the spell doesn't end before 1 minute, if I keep concentration on it, it might stay there.
Okay. Duly noted.
If it
You're
goes
about to
back
get
to a
hit by
rendered
something.
plane.
You have to
okay.
maintain concentration, yeah.
Oh, I know. Then I'm gonna go over here, and then as I'm running, I'm gonna cast another second level healing word at Keladin,
Thumbs up.
because I don't. How many third level spells do I have left? Oh, I'm gonna do third level.
You can only cast second level as a bonus action, Broski. Because you
Oh,
can.
is it up to a bonus? Okay. So then second level. Five plus 6 is 11. That's 4. 15. 15 hit points.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
There's nothing else I can do, really, so that will be all.
Okie dokie. It's that thing's turn. Alright, so.
Bring it on, fucker.
Ooh. Alrighty then.
Y'all are crazy for taunting Snicket.
Rael, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Fucker.
Fuck, you're not within 10 feet, sorry.
No. How did I know it was going to be me? Say, wisdom? Shit.
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw? At least it's one of my higher ones. Actually, how the hell is it that?
Did Claire give you wisdom as a trained?
Do you have a ring of protection or something?
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, multi-classing into a different class does not give you the class's saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Boom. DM'd.
not good. That's a 17.
Okie dokie. Rael, as you watch as this thing with the faces of children turns to you, its gaze leveled upon you, you find this horrible feeling in your stomach bubble up, and you feel despair take over you. You now have disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Not rolling well tonight.
And it's going to do 2 claw attacks against your Telmar.
Thanks, Gert.
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Couldn't use my cotton candy when I'm going to my happy. I really need like a dice tray or something.
Yeah, you do.
That's 15 points of slashing damage.
Aight.
And the next one is a modified 20.
That does not hit.
Okay. As it claws at you, it's its turn. Before you go, Professor, it is the lovely Twisted Hag is going to take a legendary action. Aaron Deer, please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh boy, is it a fiend?
She is not.
Damn it. Oh, that's good, because I rolled a 2, so 6 total.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker.
Unless Talmar gets that 45-foot aura.
No,
don't think it's
not
gonna get
quite.
that big.
Not-
Oh my god.
In which case it would only be 11 anyway.
Worth it.
You take
All your life.
6 bajillion.
11 points of necrotic damage. Professor, from your vantage point, you can see now that there is a black thread connecting Aaron Deer and the Twisted Hag. And you watch as life force is pulled from Aaron Deer and funnels into the hag. Keladin, you can see some of the wounded on the hag start to heal.
Fuck.
Okay.
Life drain and shit.
I see that with the true sight.
With the true sight.
Okay. Shoot. Okay.
Okay, that's the end of her legendary action.
I am going to bonus action Misty Step to here.
Okay.
And I'm going to touch Aaron Deer.
Show us on the staff where the naughty wizard touched you.
And I'm gonna do shit. 5th level dispel magic.
Booyaka.
So if it's 5th level or wait, if it's higher than 5th level, I have to roll for it.
So that is for magical effect.
Yes. Does this not work? Would I have known that?
Yeah, you would have known that.
Okay.
You know, from looking at this and from your tags, this is not magic. This is an inborn ability. Chip.
Okay, well then, I come over and I'm like, oh, sorry, Aaron Deer, she's sucking your life force out of you. I can't really do much about it, but let's see what I can do.
Professor, I didn't know you had such a dirty mouth.
Now is not the time for jokes. We are dying. In that case, I will
When you're dying, is the perfect time for jokes.
cast this at 5th level on her.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Ooh, that's nasty. She also fails.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn.
I might have drawn her attention.
At this point, you watch as the necrotic energy pulses over her, and there's a crick, crick, crick as her head snaps and looks towards you.
What's her face's name?
Oh god.
Ah, shit, I can't remember either.
DM brain is taken up
I-
by trying to.
I just sort of say her. I say that name like. How do I say it? Just really quickly. I'm like. I'm coming for. I can't remember her name. Veda or something like that. I don't remember. But yes, but I say her name because obviously, but the professor remembers.
When you say her name, her head crick snap immediately switches to a different position. And it is a horrific noise and unnatural as it moves, but her gaze is intent.
Okay, good. Well,
Oh no, wait. Does it sound like this?
Ugh.
Oh god! Crick! Oh my
Crunchy,
god!
crunchy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
well, I probably got her attention now. This will be fun.
Oh man, that must be an amazing way to crack your neck.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, speaking of, it's your turn, Talmar.
There's a
So,
water bottle sitting right next
I'm
to
gonna
it.
go attack the hag and care if I get an opportunity. So, boop.
Alright. That is a holy shit. Hold on a second.
Holy shit, hold on a second. What?
That's a 28.
That hits.
Ooh.
Smart ass.
Ooh.
See, what did I say about the sass and the DM?
Never.
That's 21 points of slashing damage.
Whatever. Alright, I'm down at 92. Alright. And I'm going to now take this opportunity to take 2 more attack. Ooh, I also need to make a. Hold on. I need to see if my concentration holds for my smite. How much damage did I take? 26.
6. Technically, you should have rolled it also when you got hit the first time, too.
Yeah, for the 15. So should I make 2
Was it? That's a 10?
Yeah.
So it just has to be a 10 on both checks.
Are
Okay.
they both? I forget. Are they both charisma checks?
Okay.
Womp. All right.
Yeah, you make it. That's charisma. It's constitution.
Well, whatever.
No, it's not whatever. You gotta roll constitution.
I asked and I said, "Is that charisma?" And then no one answered, so I assumed. Sorry.
Assuming makes an ass out of you and me, sir.
Exactly.
Bam! Slam
Alright,
and
so
jam.
did I keep them?
Yeah, you keep it
Okay.
for now.
So I'm gonna make 2 attacks with the Moonlight Blade, and also going to use a 2 level 1 Divine Smite as well.
Okay.
If they connect. Ooh, that's a nat 1. Wait, are you still raging, Cal?
Will it still
Yeah.
be, oh, yeah, no, because you're also flanking because the thing's not active anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. So would that be a straight roll, or would that be an advantage?
That's an advantage roll.
All right, so then that would be a 20.
I know. I can see.
And that. The hell? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing because I'm smart.
I was like, what's wrong? Yeah, that hits too.
Alright, so I'm gonna add an additional 66 radiant damage from using 2 Divine Smites. And another 2d6 from using a 68. Hold on. And then a 2d6 from the Thunder Smite, you can make a strength saving throw as well.
Doesn't matter. How do you want to do this?
Ooh, alright. So I want to grab the hag by the back of its head. And
Are you sure? I'm just asking.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
And I'm gonna drive my sword directly in through its throat, out from the back of its throat to the front of its throat.
Okay. You drive it down through the back of its throat, and you watch. There's this horrible gurgling noise as it struggles for a bit and then falls. Still.
Cool.
Alright. It's gonna be your turn. Kel, it is your turn. Still find yourself babbling incoherently, but you're able to move and.
Alright. Well, alright. It's hard to get out of that accent when you go into it. Boop. I suppose I don't have fainting attack anymore because the person I fainted on is dead. Okay. First one is a 29 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And the second one's a 20.
That also hits.
And 15. 5, so a total of 28 slashing and 10 fire. And as a bonus action, I'm gonna down a superior healing potion.
Okie dokie.
That's 8d4 plus 8, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okie
Roll it in
dokie.
a second.
Flint, it is your turn.
All right, we're going to I step past this thing, gain the advantage. Character sheet needs to pop up. Alright, Rapier Strike is going to be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Scimitar Strike. I rolled 2 natural ones.
You have. What happened to you happened to Rhea. Oh my god.
I'm going to use a point of luck. Alright, that's 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Screw you, nat ones. Screw you. Use that luck point. Alright, so... scimitar attack, it's rapier attack is going to be... D8 plus... So that is 13 points of piercing,
Okay.
2 points of lightning,
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 6, 12, 17, 20. So 26 points added on top for sneak attack.
Okay.
Then the d6 plus 7. And 12 points of slashing from the scimitar.
As you slice and stab with your rapier and your scimitar, you cut to ribbons. At this point, you watch as the stitching comes undone, and it falls into pieces on the ground as a pile of flesh and blood and bone. And you guys are... I'm going to consider you guys out of combat because there's nothing to stop Corrin from holding his concentration. So, Fiery McDean, you're gone.
Yay!
Fuck
That's the first
yeah.
time it's worked.
Good. I was just
Hooray.
about to start breaking out a big spell.
I
Um,
immediately run up to the hag and start investigating.
Roll an investigation.
Who is the most injured?
And I point. Do I see anything with the obelisk with true sight still?
It is still swirling with dark magic. It seems
This-
the death.
This obelisk is swirling with dark magic. We must do something about it. I think. It was going out to a point, right, in the forest somewhere. The mirror or whatever.
Yes, there is a mirror. In game terms, there is a
Where's my spell?
there's a mirror right there. And as you guys see, even standing in front of it, it shows no reflections.
Investigation. 15.
As you look, Professor, you notice that once upon a time this was a hag. But it has been twisted and broken and molded over and over again. And as you can see some of the open wounds in its body, you see shards of dark red crystal embedded in its organs.
Can I take the crystals out?
Yeah. Roll survival.
Cosmeth like it kills everyone.
This will be fun. This will be messy.
Oh, it is so messy. You're able to get one out.
Ugh.
The rest seem to almost dissolve in its flesh.
Okay, well, at least I saved one. I put it in my bag.
Snick, does Greater Restoration work to make Keldon not babbling?
Yeah, that
Okay.
works. The madness is lifted.
Ugh. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I got you, girl.
I follow the dark tendrils
Ugh, I feel like shit.
over here and investigate the mirror then.
Can I check out the obelisk?
You roll Arcana for me, Joel, and I will get to you in just a second.
I have Dispel Magic, everybody, so if we
So
need
do
to
I.
do that.
Actually, I do too.
I don't know if this is magic that we can...
The spell. What are the rest of you doing? Just curious.
I'm starting to look for strategic points to start a fire.
I'm gonna go with the professor to go there.
I'm like, Professor, what if we cut? Well, you should cut. No go over. Oh, forget it.
Roll investigation for me, Flynn.
Investigation.
Rael, as you're looking, this is magic you've never seen before. In your wildest dreams and all of your traveling, you've never heard anything
Snicket, do I think that casting the hallowed spell would do anything here?
Roll a wisdom check.
Okay.
It's 24 hours, isn't it?
That's shitty. It does take a while. It does take 24 hours. That was only an 8.
You have no idea, and as I'm assuming you and Rael are standing fairly close to the obelisk at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You all hear what sounds to be crying.
From where?
The obelisk.
No.
You hear the crying of children, the wailing of women.
We have to do something. We
How
have
to
to
destroy
end
this thing.
I don't know. I have some pretty powerful spells left. We try to
Sorry.
blast it, but I don't know if that'll do anything.
I have Sunbeam.
So do I.
I was about to use it on the thing, and she motions towards the stitched children.
What was the professor looking at?
The mirror.
Mirror. Okay.
Sir, currently he is the only one over there.
Eventually I do, yes.
Okay. So as you guys are figuring out, Professor, you, as you step in front of the mirror, you stare at it. This is familiar to you? This reminds you of the mirror that was at the Ember Hall.
The one that I got trapped in.
No, this is different from the
you
one
cut
you
out
got trapped
you
in.
cut out at the end. I didn't hear what
Oh.
you said.
This is like the mirror that was at the Ember Fall.
Oh,
The one that
okay.
was used to communicate with Demorial.
Right. Oh, good. Well.
As you look through the monocle and you look at the face, it warbles and wavers, and it looks like water, almost, the way it undulates and moves, with light sort of cascading off of it in places. It's very strange.
This might be either a way to communicate or a way in. I'm not sure. Do we want our presence known?
Not at the moment.
Right, let's figure out this obelisk, and then we can deal with this mirror. But there's definitely dark magic flowing between the two. I'm afraid if we destroy the obelisk, whatever this mirror might be, if it is a portal, we would lose the possibility of getting in. Whatever is happening here is centered here. I just wonder what... It looks a lot like the one we communicated with Demoriel.
I would just assume it's the same thing, then, right?
I know she likes to use mirrors to do
Did
that.
the other one look watery, or was that just because I have true sight?
This is because you have True Sight on.
High or low? Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was actually just about to say I want to cast divination again, but I will. High.
Okay.
She's typing things to me.
Don't forget we have the other Discord channels.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what, Chris?
Yeah, I'll pop over.
Let's pop over to Snicket Whispers in your ear.
Be jealous, you guys.
It's the best.
I love that exists. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have
Oh,
to mute
mute
myself.
yourself.
Hold on.
Kyle, you
Oh,
gotta mute
yeah,
yourself.
Kyle mute.
Otherwise, I mean, it can't help him hearing it, but the rest of us. Shit.
What was he doing?
He was holding his holy symbol and muttering his breath in celestial.
Oh, gotcha. I'm about to touch this
Contact
mirror, so that'll be fun.
Well,
Shit.
what do we gain from staying hidden at this point?
That's what the professor's thinking. He wants.
Arendir also thinks that whatever we do to this obelisk is gonna do something to the mirror if Professor sees the connection between the two.
Yeah, like
That's
I,
great.
I don't know if that'll then cut it off, but she'll know something happened.
I want to figure out what the mirror is. The time for
You should
secrecy
know
has
when that-
passed.
She'll know when the hag doesn't check back in.
Well, either way, we're here
Yeah.
to stop whatever this is, so we need to get doing it. The professor has no patience anymore.
Did I fuck up everyone's cameras now?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
I
I said my
don't
camera's
see
been screwed up
anybody.
for a while.
Except
Yeah.
for Dustin.
Yeah, everyone went black for me, and I refreshed, and now everyone's just a portrait again.
Yeah, I haven't
Just
been able to
feedback.
see anyone for like an hour,
No.
hour and a
I
half.
lost
maybe.
everybody.
That's because I disabled and I'm reconnecting.
I'll tell you, I come out of like a trance, I guess, and I look at you, Rael, and I say, "We have to destroy it together. You and I. We have to cleanse this."
Agreed. What do you need me to do?
I think what we said before. Let's
Right.
blow this thing, destroy it, so
Why
that
do
the
I keep
souls of
doing
these
that?
people can be free. So, I take up position on one side, and then have Rael form a line with it, so we can just like channel like
From both sides.
from both sides 2 sunbeams.
Okie dokie.
Just
As you two line up and cast Sunbeam, there's the brightness of a summer sun as they collide and hit the obelisk at first. It seems the light is drawn into it, and then it shatters. And Rael
Mm.
and Corin,
oh god.
high or low?
Hi.
Yes.
Can we select a middle ground?
Exactly 50.
So, 3,
That-
2, 1 to the two of us dying.
That was a 92.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
As the sunbeam, both sunbeams hit it, you watch as cracks start to form, radiant sunlight peering through, and eventually it not only shatters, it turns to dust. The crying stops, and there's almost this mass exhale of relief, and you all hear, "Thank you," as the souls are released from their bindings, their fetters, and they are freed. And the sunlight used spills over and cascades over the area. You watch as the dark blood on the ground is gone. And the miasma of death lifts. And in a 60-foot radius from where the 60-foot radius from where the obelisk once stood is now calm and peaceful. It is not as it was, but it is the seed of what can be again. As you all finish cleansing the obelisk, Professor, you say Demorial's name, and
Is Snicket still talking?
am I? Can no one
No, I
hear
heard
me?
I
it. Yeah, I
can't.
heard
I could hear nothing. I heard nothing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, now.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't like this.
As you say Demorial's name into the mirror, you say the hag's name.
Yeah.
You don't see the hag. What steps before you is a figure dressed all in black, a hood pulled over their face. The figure beneath the robes is feminine in nature. And you hear a voice, soft, coming from the mirror, a little bit warbled. "I'm afraid my mistress isn't disposed of at the moment."
Ugh.
Who are you? Do I recognize this?
You've never heard this voice before. It sounds a
shit.
it's not one you've encountered before, but you watch as the robe sort of steeples their hands in front of them and goes, I will let my mistress know that you are calling for her. It seems you've already disturbed her workings here, but no matter, we were almost done with what we needed.
Tell your mistress that she's not going to win this. We will continue. We will persist, and we will succeed.
I will tell her you said that, but it is futile. None can deny my mistress's.
You have not met us.
You've not met her, not the way she is now.
I just sort of let the cape, the faces in the cape, come to life. I'm sure she will remember Caldorn.
I will tell my other mistress as well. I'm sure she would love to hear your progress. She has been watching you all after all.
Your other mistress? You have two mistresses.
I
Kinky.
have the mistress that I serve, but she serves another.
Yeah.
We all serve.
And your service is coming to an end.
Duly noted, Professor.
You do not frighten me by knowing my name.
I know more than just your name. I look forward to meeting you in person.
I look forward to meeting you.
I think you know where we all are. But it is a long road to get there. Hopefully you live to see it, because I would very much like to finish this conversation in person. And at that, the mirror wobbles and shatters. At this point, Professor, you hear a soft crying from your pouch.
Mirai,
Oh no.
was that her? Mirai.
Crying. Because what did they do to Terry? And that's where we're leaving off for the night. Oh, wait, I should change the name of the track.
What?
That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of, not the general that.
So I changed the name of the track to what it was originally called before I started playing it.
Shit.
I didn't know who she was, though.
No,
I couldn't see her face.
you couldn't see her face. It was completely
Okay, let me
hooded.
roleplay that. Let me roleplay that.
Okay.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
You hear Mirai crying softly. What did they do to Tiri?
Mirai, what do you mean? What did they do to Tiri? Mirai? What do you mean? Mirai?
She continues to cry.
Mirai, was that Tiri?
And she repeats it again. What did they do to Tiri?
That was my emerald. How many spell slots can I use at once?
Oh,
If you want to expend all of your spell slots, I'm going to have you make a roll.
I do. What
For
I
sure.
want to
For
do
rolling
is
fireballs.
I just want to lightning every one of these pillars. I want to tear this thing apart, and I'm going to tell everyone to... I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to start seething with power. Whatever you want me to do.
Roll a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Rolling a con save at disadvantage.
been more than a minute, so no bless, unfortunately.
That's fine. Ho, 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 ho!
You all watch as lightning comes streaking from the sky, destroying each and one of these stone structures one by one by one. By the time they're all broken and finished, the last lightning strike hitting where the obelisk used to be, Professor, you feel everything drain from you, and you fall to your knees.
Yep.
You have 2 points of exhaustion.
All right. That is fine.
And that is what we'll leave off for the evening.
God damn it.
Oof.
God damn it.
I totally, as soon as she stepped into the mirror, I'm like, oh, fuck.
She had like a hood on and everything, right? I couldn't recognize her.
She had a hood on. Her voice was
Alright.
not something you've ever heard, because you've never heard her as an adult.
Nope. I believe it was the phrase, "You've never heard something about the voice."
Mhm.
You know, you've never heard this voice, and I was just like, "Oh, I bet I know who
didn't
that
even,
is."
like,
Yeah.
As soon as she walked out, I'm messaging Mike. It's his kid.
I like what you whispered to me.
Yeah, what? That you're a
Oh, I
monster.
didn't even like put it together. Oh fuck!
Uh,
Yeah, I didn't put it together until Mariah started crying.
Love you guys. I hope you guys had fun.
Of course,
Yes.
awesome.
I kind of wanted to get hit more, to be honest.
All right, I'm gonna stop the recording. Say goodbye to Christina.
Bye,
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 Christina.
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 Everybody else who listens to this now.